Psalm 61:1-2 begins as a soul's cry for safety. Hear my cry, O God. Listen to my prayer. From the ends of the earth I call to you. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. When the world feels too loud, he becomes the calm beyond it. Psalm 94:18-19 brings assurance in the wobble. When I said, my foot is slipping, your unfailing love supported me. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. The comfort of God reaches the thoughts you've never spoken aloud. Psalm 18:35 wraps your hands in holy strength. You make your saving help my shield, and your right hand sustains me. You do not need to hold it all alone. Psalm 145:16 reveals how God provides. You open your hand and satisfy the desires of every living thing. And Psalm 30:10 closes the prayer with trembling trust. Hear, Lord, and be merciful to me. Lord, be my help. Before we continue, we kindly invite you to subscribe to our channel and share with us in the comments. Where are you watching from? What time is it there? And what is your favorite psalm? Psalm 84:10 turns your heart toward eternity. Better is one day in your courts than 1,000 elsewhere. The presence of God is not just comfort, it is joy. Psalm 71:9 becomes your plea in the seasons of age and weakness. Do not cast me away when I am old. Do not forsake me when my strength is gone. He is the same God in every chapter. Psalm 17:7 shows you the wonder of his mercy. Show me the wonders of your great love, you who save by your right hand those who take refuge in you. You are not asking for too much, you are asking from abundance. Psalm 32:10 offers a sharp contrast to the world's love. The Lord's unfailing love surrounds the one who trusts in him. And Psalm 36:9 closes the moment in beauty. For with you is the fountain of life, in your light we see light. Psalm 46:1-2 declares strength before the quake. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way. Faith is not pretending, it's remembering. Psalm 9:10 lifts your voice with conviction. Those who know your name trust in you. For you, Lord, have never forsaken those who seek you. The history of God is filled with rescue. Psalm 34:15 watches you with kindness. The eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears are attentive to their cry. You are seen, you are heard. Psalm 10:3-17 gives you an inheritance of mercy. From everlasting to everlasting the Lord's love is with those who fear him. And Psalm 119:71 reminds you of the strange gift of hardship. It was good for me to be afflicted so that I might learn your decree. Psalm 131:2 captures the quiet agony of waiting. Out of the depths I cry to you, Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to my cry for mercy. Even in the deep, he hears. Psalm 110:1 opens your eyes to hope beyond your pain. The heavens declare the glory of God. The skies proclaim the work of his hands. Creation itself is your reminder. Psalm 40:13 names the storm honestly. Be pleased to save me, Lord. Come quickly, Lord, to help me. You don't need to be eloquent, just real. Psalm 119:116 offers a prayer for sustenance. Sustain me, my God, according to your promise, and I will live. And Psalm 73:26 admits the truth many carry quietly. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Psalm 139:23-24 invites a sacred inspection. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. Lead me in the way everlasting. This is not a test to expose, but a search to heal. Psalm 25:6-7 asks for mercy wrapped in memory. Remember, Lord, your great mercy and love. Do not remember the sins of my youth and my rebellious ways. God remembers mercy, not mistake. Psalm 31:14-15 surrenders your clock to him. but I trust in you, Lord. My times are in your hands. He is never late. Psalm 33:5 anchors you in divine goodness. The Lord loves righteousness and justice. The earth is full of his unfailing love. And Psalm 119:33 gently leads. Direct my footsteps according to your word. Let no sin rule over me. Psalm 42:1 opens with longing too deep for words. As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, my God. Healing often begins with hunger for him. Psalm 103:6 continues the thirst. I spread out my hands to you. I thirst for you like a parched land. It is okay to feel empty. He fills what is poured out. Psalm 63:1 joins the ache. Earnestly I seek you. I have seen you in the sanctuary and beheld your power and your glory. Even in the wilderness, glory finds you. Psalm 84:11 speaks of provision without lack. No good thing does he withhold from those whose walk is blameless. His blessings are not delayed, they are prepared. Psalm 86:1-2 lays your soul bare. Hear me, Lord, and answer me, for I am poor and needy. Guard my life, for I am faithful to you. Psalm 11:6-1-2 begins with gratitude soaked in desperation. I love the Lord, for he heard my voice. He heard my cry for mercy. Because he turned his ear to me, I will call on him as long as I live. You are never too broken to be heard. Psalm 33:18-19 follows with deep assurance. The eyes of the Lord are on those who fear him, to deliver them from death and keep them alive in famine. Even when it feels barren, God sustains you. Psalm 107:9 reveals his intention. He satisfies the thirsty and fills the hungry with good things. What you're longing for may be his answer in the making. Psalm 145:14 declares his nature. The Lord upholds all who fall and lifts up all who are bowed down. And Psalm 119:76 becomes a balm. May your unfailing love be my comfort, according to your promise. Psalm 25:16-17 cries out in loneliness. Turn to me and be gracious to me, for I am lonely and afflicted. Relieve the troubles of my heart. His attention is closest when the room is emptiest. Psalm 10:17 assures you that your silent pleas are not lost. You, Lord, hear the desire of the afflicted. You encourage them, and you listen to their cry. You don't have to scream to be heard. Psalm 41:2 brings sacred rescue. I waited patiently for the Lord. He lifted me out of the slimy pit. Your pit is not your end. It is the place where God reaches deepest. Psalm 30:11-12 speaks of joy's return. You turned my mourning into dancing, that my heart may sing your praises and not be silent. And Psalm 31:19 whispers of the treasures only God can give. How abundant are the good things you have stored up for those who fear you. Psalm 91:14-15 offers a divine promise to those who cling to him. Because he loves me, I will rescue him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. Love is not always loud. Sometimes it just holds on. Psalm 119:114 becomes a hiding place. You are my refuge and my shield. I have put my hope in your word. Hope is not passive, it is shelter. Psalm 18:19 becomes your testimony in the middle of the fire. He brought me out into a spacious place. He rescued me because he delighted in me. You were not saved by accident. You were chosen. Psalm 28:6-7 lifts your heart. Praise be to the Lord, for he has heard my cry. My heart leaps for joy. And Psalm 34:8 invites you into experience. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him. Psalm 61:3 is a remembrance of divine strength. For you have been my refuge, a strong tower against the foe. You have history with God, and he has never failed you. Psalm 11:18-17 boldly declares a future. I will not die but live, and will proclaim what the Lord has done. You were born to overcome. Psalm 11:19, no 105, becomes the light in your uncertainty. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. You don't need to see the whole road to take the next step. Psalm 37:23-24 brings reassurance when you stumble. Though he may stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with his hand. And Psalm 73:28 ends this sacred breath with a holy declaration. But as for me, it is good to be near God. I have made the sovereign Lord my refuge. Psalm 38:7 speaks to the fire you've walked through. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the anger of my foes. You are not untouched by pain, but you are never unguarded. Psalm 34:19 follows with divine rescue. The righteous person may have many troubles, but the Lord delivers him from them all. Your battles are not proof of abandonment. They are opportunities for deliverance. Psalm 31:20 reveals God's secret shelter. In the shelter of your presence, you hide them from all human intrigues. Even when others plot, God protects. Psalm 21:1-2 reminds you where help truly lives. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord. And Psalm 119:50 softly declares, this is my comfort in my affliction. Your promise gives me life. Psalm 28:8-9 becomes a prayer over your entire being. The Lord is the strength of his people. Save your people and bless your inheritance. Be their shepherd and carry them forever. Sometimes, the greatest strength is simply being carried. Psalm 11:19-65 speaks to inner peace. Great peace have those who love your law, and nothing can make them stumble. That peace is not based on your surroundings, it is rooted in divine truth. Psalm 18:1 returns to the beginning of trust. I love you, Lord, my strength. Love, not fear, is your anchor. Psalm 86:3 is your constant whisper. Have mercy on me, Lord, for I call to you all day long. Even if your prayer feels repetitive, it is never ignored. Psalm 94:14 brings rest to the forsaken heart. For the Lord will not reject his people. He will never forsake his inheritance. Psalm 55:22 tells you exactly what to do with your heaviness. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. You were not made to carry it alone. Psalm 63:7 offers reason to rejoice. Because you are my help, I sing in the shadow of your wings. Praise rises even in shadows. Psalm 25:4-5 is a quiet plea for clarity. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths. Guide me in your truth and teach me. Even when you don't know where to step, he walks ahead of you. Psalm 103:10-11 softens guilt's grip. He does not treat us as our sins deserve. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so great is his love. And Psalm 119:33 becomes your personal request. Direct my footsteps according to your word. Let no sin rule over me. Psalm 42:3-4 expresses the ache that never seems to end. My tears have been my food day and night. These things I remember as I pour out my soul. Even the pain is sacred when you pour it into his hand. Psalm 103:8 becomes the song your soul longs to hear. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Love is the first light that breaks the dark. Psalm 46:10 invites a holy stillness. Be still and know that I am God. In stillness, fear loses its voice. Psalm 69:29 is an honest cry. I am in pain and distress. May your salvation, God, protect me. He does not require performance, only presence. And Psalm 119:58 brings you to your knees. I have sought your face with all my heart. Be gracious to me according to your promise. Psalm 71:20-21 closes this moment with promise. Though you have made me see troubles, many and bitter, you will restore my life again. Restoration is not just survival, it is transformation. Psalm 145:9 assures you of divine tenderness. The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made. Your story is held in that compassion. Psalm 135 waits patiently. I wait for the Lord. My whole being waits, and in his word I put my hope. Waiting is not wasted when it's done in faith. Psalm 37:6 becomes your confidence. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn. And Psalm 86:13 declares the final truth. Great is your love toward me. You have delivered me from the depths. Psalm 45:140-15 opens with quiet strength. The Lord upholds all who fall and lifts up all who are bowed down. The eyes of all look to you, and you give them their food at the proper time. Your weakness is not your disqualification, it is your invitation. Psalm 37:3-5 offers a gentle strategy for peace. Trust in the Lord and do good. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will do this. Peace blooms in trust. Psalm 27:4 draws your heart to the sacred place. One thing I ask from the Lord, to dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life. Your home is not built by hands, it's found in his presence. Psalm 84:6-7 speaks to your journey. As they pass through the valley of Baca, they make it a place of springs. Even your valley can become a well, and Psalm 118:29 becomes your quiet courage. With your help I can advance against a troop. With my God I can scale a wall. Psalm 143:1-2 opens the honest door. Lord, hear my prayer. Listen to my cry for mercy. No one living is righteous before you. There is no shame in needing grace. Psalm 119:71 looks at pain through eternity's lens. It was good for me to be afflicted so that I might learn your decrees. Pain can teach, but grace redeems. Psalm 37:28 gives assurance in the long walk. The Lord loves the just and will not forsake his faithful ones. Faithfulness is never forgotten. Psalm 86:9 looks forward to the gathering of all hearts. All the nations you have made will come and worship before you. Lord, they will bring glory to your name. You are part of something eternal. And Psalm 119:16-5 holds the key to inner stillness. Great peace have those who love your law, and nothing can make them stumble. Psalm 102:17 reminds you that your whispers are royal requests. He will respond to the prayer of the destitute. He will not despise their plea. He doesn't ignore desperation. He honors it. Psalm 133:4 helps you release your guilt. If you, Lord, kept a record of sins, who could stand? But with you there is forgiveness. Forgiveness is not a maybe, it is the foundation. Psalm 37:23-24 reassures the weary. The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in him. Though he may stumble, he will not fall. Falling is never final in God's hand. Psalm 51:112 becomes your restoration song. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and grant me a willing spirit. Joy is not just emotion, it is strength. And Psalm 34:18 comforts the heart that no one else sees. The Lord is close to the broken-hearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 119:114 becomes a hiding place when the storm is loud. You are my refuge and my shield. I have put my hope in your word. Sometimes healing looks like resting under his wing. Psalm 118:30 strengthens your trust. As for God, his way is perfect. He is a shield to all who take refuge in him. Even if you don't understand his way, you can trust his heart. Psalm 6:2-4 cries out in vulnerability, "Have mercy on me, Lord, for I am faint. Deliver me because of your unfailing love." God hears even the trembling voice. Psalm 26 declares the power of divine response. Now this I know, the Lord gives victory to his anointed. You are not abandoned, you are appointed. And Psalm 119, 92, 93 honors the sustaining power of truth. If your law had not been my delight, I would have perished in my affliction. Psalm 27:10 speaks to those who've been left behind. Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Where others walk away, God steps in. Psalm 34:4 becomes a turning point. I sought the Lord, and he answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Healing begins with seeking. Psalm 91:4 brings you under divine wings. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. The safest place is always near his heart. Psalm 31:7 is full of tender gratitude. I will be glad and rejoice in your love, for you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. You are not invisible. And Psalm 86:13 sings quietly over your sorrow. Great is your love toward me, you have delivered me from the depths. Psalm 91:14-15 speaks from heaven's heart. Because he loves me, I will rescue him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. God does not ignore love, he responds to it. Psalm 63:7 becomes your song in the silence. Because you are my help, I sing in the shadow of your wings. Even the shadows are sacred when he is near. Psalm 121:3-4 gives your spirit assurance. He will not let your foot slip. He who watches over you will not slumber. You are never unprotected. Psalm 18:32-33 prepares you for the next step. It is God who arms me with strength. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer. He not only helps you stand, he helps you climb. And Psalm 73:25-26 whispers eternal love. Whom have I in heaven but you? God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Psalm 34:7 reminds you that protection surrounds you. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear him, and he delivers them. You are not as alone as you feel. Psalm 22 offers divine support in the middle of your distress. May he send you help from the sanctuary and grant you support from Zion. There is help coming from heaven. Psalm 46:5 gives hope that does not tremble. God is within her, she will not fall, God will help her at break of day. Even before the morning comes, he is working. Psalm 119:37 prays for spiritual clarity. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Preserve my life according to your word. Some healing begins by letting go. Psalm 16:11 is joy rediscovered. You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. Psalm 32 offers a cry and an answer in one breath. Lord my God, I called to you for help, and you healed me. Healing is not always instant, but it is always possible. Psalm 86:5 declares his constant mercy. You, Lord, are forgiving and good, abounding in love to all who call to you. Your need does not exhaust him. Psalm 37:9 teaches the soul to wait. For those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. What is yours will not pass you by. Psalm 55:18 is the quiet rescue of the faithful. He rescues me unharmed from the battle waged against me. You don't have to fight to win, he fights for you. And Psalm 143:10 becomes your compass. Teach me to do your will. May your good spirit lead me on level ground. Psalm 103:8 reveals God's heart in its most tender form. The Lord is compassionate and gracious. He does not treat us as our sins deserve. You are not treated according to your flaws, but according to his mercy. Psalm 118:77 pleads for comfort. May your unfailing love be my comfort. Let your compassion come to me that I may live. Even when your strength fails, his compassion revives. Psalm 4:8 offers peace in simplicity. In peace I will lie down and sleep. For you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety. Safety is not a place, it's a presence. Psalm 86:17 asks for a sign. Give me a sign of your goodness, that my enemies may be put to shame. God's goodness is your answer. And Psalm 31:16 is the cry of surrender. Let your face shine on your servant. Save me in your unfailing love. Psalm 118:5 begins with pressure and ends with freedom. When hard pressed, I cried to the Lord. He brought me into a spacious place. He doesn't just rescue you, breathe again. Psalm 139:9-10 assures the wandering soul, if I rise on the wings of the dawn, even there, your hand will guide me. There is no place beyond his reach. Psalm 51:6 reveals what God truly desires. You desired faithfulness, even in the womb. Teach me wisdom in that secret place. Healing happens deep within. Psalm 86:9-10 magnifies who he is. All the nations you have made will come and worship before you, for you are great and do marvelous deeds. He is not just your God, he is the God of wonder. And Psalm 23:3-4 walks you through the valley. He refreshes my soul. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Psalm 9:9-10 is your shelter when the world feels harsh. The Lord is a refuge for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble. Those who know your name trust in you. Trust becomes your hiding place. Psalm 118:81-82 echoes the tired heart. My soul faints with longing for your salvation. My eyes fail, looking for your promise. Longing does not mean lack, it means you still believe. Psalm 27:13 carries a quiet certainty. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Even now, goodness is moving toward you. Psalm 34:22 gives hope to the innocent and wounded. The Lord will rescue his servants. No one who takes refuge in him will be condemned. And Psalm 31:5 returns you to safety. Into your hands I commit my spirit. You, Lord, are faithful. Psalm 107:19-20 reminds you that healing often begins with a cry. Then they cried to the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them. He sent out his word and healed them. The word is alive. It moves straight into the wound. Psalm 116:8 steadies your trembling. I keep my eyes always on the Lord. With him at my right hand, I will not be shaken. His presence becomes your stability. Psalm 139:1-3 sees the intimacy of every movement. You have searched me, you perceive my thoughts. You are familiar with all my ways. You are fully known and still deeply loved. Psalm 36:5-6 shows the vastness of divine faithfulness. Your love, Lord, reaches to the heavens, your faithfulness to the skies. That love covers your past, your present, and what's ahead. Psalm 86:6 becomes your request in the quiet. Hear my prayer, Lord. Listen to my cry for mercy. Psalm 66:12 proves that pressure doesn't cancel promise. We went through fire and water, but you brought us to a place of abundance. You are not stuck, you are being led through. Psalm 71:3 builds your refuge. Be my rock of refuge, to which I can always go. You don't need a new place, just his presence. Psalm 138:8 declares completion. The Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. Your love, O Lord, endures forever. Nothing he begins ends in ruin. Psalm 119:49-50 revives you through remembrance. Remember your word to your servant. My comfort in my suffering is this. Your promise preserves my life. Even in the ache, there is life. And Psalm 89:1 returns your lips to praise. I will sing of the Lord's great love forever. Psalm 32:5 becomes your release. I acknowledged my sin to you, and you forgave the guilt of my sin. There is no shame too strong for grace. Psalm 31:2 lifts you from the depths. Out of the depths, I cry to you. Hear my voice. He listens when no one else can hear you. Psalm 37:39-40 assures your deliverance. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. He will help them and deliver them. God is both your destination and your deliverer. Psalm 94:17-19 rescues your fragile moments. Unless the Lord had given me help, I would soon have dwelt in the silence of death. Your love supported me. And Psalm 23:6 closes with unwavering hope. Surely your goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. Psalm 33:20-22 quiets the heart that waits. We wait and hope for the Lord. In Him our hearts rejoice. Waiting is not delay, it's preparation. Psalm 86:11 leads you into faithfulness. Teach me your way, Lord, that I may rely on your faithfulness. The path is clearer when your hand is in His. Psalm 119:32-33 becomes your cry for direction. Turn to me and have mercy on me. Direct my footsteps according to your word. Let each step be shaped by truth. Psalm 17:8 protects your soul in fragile places. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Hide me in the shadow of your wings. That shadow is not dark, it is divine. And Psalm 138:3 ends this sacred breath with courage. When I called, you answered me. You greatly emboldened me. Psalm 31:1 opens like a sacred vow. In you, Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Deliver me in your righteousness. When your strength fails, refuge is still possible. Psalm 86:4 is a simple, desperate cry. Bring joy to your servant, Lord, for I put my trust in you. That trust is not weakness, it is sacred dependence. Psalm 119:114 and 115 becomes a boundary around your peace. You are my hiding place and my shield. Away from me, you evildoers, that I may keep the commands of my God. Sometimes healing means walking away from what wounds you. Psalm 5:11 surrounds your vulnerability with protection. Let all who take refuge in you be glad. Spread your protection over them. And Psalm 33:4 brings confidence to the uncertain heart. For the word of the Lord is right and true. He is faithful in all he does. Psalm 19:14 invites your thoughts into holiness. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing in your sight. What you say to yourself matters. Psalm 41:1-3 reminds you of how God honors mercy. Blessed is the one who has regard for the weak. The Lord sustains them on their sickbed. Your kindness to others has not gone unnoticed by heaven. Psalm 121:7-8 becomes your covering. The Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore. You are guarded in every step. Psalm 119:116, 111:17 offers a prayer for endurance. Sustain me, my God, according to your promise. Uphold me, and I will be delivered. And Psalm 86:15 reminds you who God really is. You, Lord, are a compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in love. Psalm 135:6 sits patiently with you. I wait for the Lord. My whole being waits more than watchmen. Wait for the morning. Some healing arrives in the quiet before dawn. Psalm 55:22 tells you what to do when you can't hold yourself together. Cast your burden on the Lord, and He will sustain you. He is not shocked by your surrender. He's waiting for it. Psalm 37:4-5 gently shifts your focus. Take delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Trust Him and He will do this. Desire can be holy when placed in His hand. Psalm 3:3 lifts your face. You, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. Even in shame, His hand finds your chin. And Psalm 25:21 closes the moment in strength. May integrity and uprightness protect me, because my hope, Lord, is in you. Psalm 6:6-9 is your permission to cry. I am worn out from my groaning. All night long I flood my bed with weeping. The Lord has heard my weeping. Your tears are sacred. They are seen. Psalm 27:5 returns you to safety. In the day of trouble he will keep me safe in his dwelling. There is a shelter even in sorrow. Psalm 102:17 reminds you of your significance. He will respond to the prayer of the destitute. He will not despise their plea. Your voice matters to God. Psalm 39:5 holds you from every side. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. You are surrounded by love. And Psalm 118:24 dares you to smile again. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Psalm 143:11 becomes your plea for rescue. For your name's sake, Lord, preserve my life in your righteousness. Bring me out of trouble. His name is your anchor. Psalm 118:6 shows how far your voice can travel. In my distress, I called to the Lord. He heard my voice. My cry came before him into his ears. Even if no one else understands, Psalm 85:8 brings divine assurance. I will listen to what God the Lord says. He promises peace to his people. His peace is not temporary, it's eternal. Psalm 62:5-6 reminds you how to wait. Yes, my soul, find rest in God. My hope comes from him. This kind of rest is deep. It doesn't come from sleep, but surrender. And Psalm 145:18 closes the door gently with this truth. The Lord is near to all who call on him in truth. Psalm 71:1 opens with surrender and trust. In you, Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Refuge means more than escape. It means presence. Psalm 86:7 follows with certainty. In the day of my trouble, I will call to you, for you will answer me. There is power in calling out, even with a whisper. Psalm 91:11 offers unseen protection. He will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. You are not walking alone. You are being escorted by heaven. Psalm 18:30 calms every uncertain path. As for God, his way is perfect. He shields all who take refuge in him. And Psalm 31:24 strengthens trembling hands. Be strong and take heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Psalm 27:1 restores light to dim places. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Fear loses its power when faith enters the room. Psalm 115:6 keeps watch over your soul. The Lord watches over you. The sun will not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. Even in your most vulnerable moments, you are covered. Psalm 103:3-4 speaks of healing that touches both body and soul. He forgives all your sins and heals all your diseases. He crowns you with love and compassion. Your healing is not just physical, it's spiritual, emotional, complete. Psalm 62:1-2 gives your soul a place to rest. Truly my soul finds rest in God. He alone is my rock and salvation. And Psalm 46:1-2 reminds you why you can be still. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Psalm 42:11 asks the sacred question we all carry. Why, my soul, are you downcast? Put your hope in God. Even your questions can lead to healing. Psalm 16:5-6 gives you a boundary of blessing. Lord, you alone are my portion and my cup. The boundary lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Your inheritance is secure. Psalm 39:13 what pain brings healing through identity. For you created my inmost being. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. You are not a mistake. You are a master. Psalm 86:16 gives the weary a way to stand again. Turn to me and have mercy on me. Show your strength in behalf of your servant. And Psalm 30:11 turns mourning into movement. You turned my wailing into dancing and clothed me with joy. Psalm 32:7 declares your hiding place. You are my hiding place. You will protect me from trouble and surround me with songs of deliverance. Your shelter sings over you. Psalm 25:10 gently guides your trust. All the ways of the Lord are loving and faithful. Even the hard roads are part of his path. Psalm 145:13, 114 reminds you of what he always does. The Lord is faithful in all he promises. He lifts up all who are bowed down. Lifting is what he's best at. Psalm 5:3 teaches you how to start your morning. In the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. I lay my request before you and wait expectantly. And Psalm 86:9-10 widens your heart with awe. All the nations will come and worship, for you are great and do marvelous deeds. Psalm 119:71-72 gives meaning to suffering. It was good for me to be afflicted so that I might learn your decrees. Pain teaches, but grace transforms. Psalm 94:19 speaks to anxious thoughts with divine compassion. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. God doesn't just calm the storm, he speaks directly to your soul. Psalm 118:16-17 describes your rescue with beauty and force. He reached down and drew me out of deep waters. He rescued me from my powerful enemy. No enemy is stronger than his hand. Psalm 34:10 reverses every fear of lack. Those who seek the Lord lack no good thing. And Psalm 71:14 sets your intention. As for me, I will always have hope. I will praise you more and more. Psalm 23:1-3 begins with sacred rest. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He refreshes my soul. This isn't just comfort, it's restoration. Psalm 103:2-5 tells your soul what to remember. Praise the Lord, my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who crowns you with love and compassion, who satisfies your desires with good things. When you feel empty, remember what he has already filled. Psalm 119:65 reminds you what peace really is. Great peace have those who love your law, and nothing can make them stumble. Peace is not the absence of storms, it's the presence of God in the middle of them. Psalm 31:7 offers a thank you wrapped in tears. I will be glad and rejoice in your love, for you saw my affliction and knew the anguish of my soul. And Psalm 27:14 closes the waiting in strength. Wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart. Psalm 35 shifts sorrow into promise. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. You are not stuck in the night, morning is already on its way. Psalm 34:8 extends an invitation. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him. This goodness is not just to believe in, it is to experience. Psalm 38:3 reveals a quiet miracle. When I called, you answered me, you greatly emboldened me. Strength often comes after surrender. Psalm 91:4 describes divine covering. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. That closeness is not a metaphor, it's your spiritual reality. And Psalm 119:50 becomes your anchor. My comfort in my suffering is this, your promise preserves my life. Psalm 86:13 looks backward and forward with assurance. Great is your love toward me. You have delivered me from the depths. What he did once, he will do again. Psalm 39:23-24 welcomes healing through honesty. Search me, God, and know my heart. Lead me in the way everlasting. God reveals only to restore. Psalm 41:3 paints a picture of deliverance. I waited patiently for the Lord. He lifted me out of the pit. He put a new song in my mouth. Your song will return. Psalm 18:28 offers gentle light. You, Lord, keep my lamp burning. My God turns my darkness into light. And Psalm 119:10-105 gives you a path when you feel lost. Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path. Psalm 63:3-4 honors love above all else. Because your love is better than life, my lips will glorify you. I will praise you as long as I live. Praise becomes your posture in pain and in peace. Psalm 103:6 opens your hands to heaven. I spread out my hands to you. I thirst for you like a parched land. That thirst is holy. Psalm 25:10 walks beside you gently. All the ways of the Lord are loving and faithful. Even in confusion, love is still leading you. Psalm 84:2 cries out from the soul. My soul yearns, even faints, for the courts of the Lord. My heart and my flesh cry out for the living God. This longing is the birthplace of every miracle. And Psalm 145:18-19 gives you the last word from God's heart. The Lord is near to all who call on him. He fulfills the desires of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them.